confident shot.
Very good, good shot. It's good to see Todd Woodbridge is still here as we see this last point here. Good pass. Todd is from Sydney. His wife, Natasha, is from Melbourne. She's the sister of Nicole Bratke. But it's good to see him still here in Melbourne, watching his friend.
Yeah, 4 out of 4. Well, he was racing in there.
He certainly was, and I think he surprised Woodforde with the serve to the forehand. Woodforde expecting a slice out to his backhand. Well, a very deep serve, and he let that go. I'm not sure what he could have done with the ball had he gone to try to play the backhand volley.
Yeah, good positive play from Mark Woodforde. There's the Becker camp. .30. Oh, well, 2 calls there. The first, Woodforde, difficult to see from here, but Woodforde thought it was out, and you can see he just looked across. And the second one was pretty close as well.
Well, you can't tell with that one. I thought the second one may have been good.
Yes, I thought.
The first one, we have no way of,
no,
with that camera angle.
Oh. Pity. It was a lovely little dink shot there.
And he doesn't normally miss the forehand. So both players holding their serve. That's always a good sign.
Yes, I don't know if it was a factor, but the wind seems to be getting up again.
Yes. And the way the stadium is built, if the wind does get in, it just swirls. So you're never quite sure which way the wind is blowing.
Well played. Both servers have elaborate care, don't they, in their preparation?
Yes. It's good to see You see so many people, maybe not so many professionals, but more in the junior ranks, they're rushing, and club level as well. But it's a good example here to watch both these players begin their service motions.
Yes. Clinical volley.
Good serve. Becker did very well just to get the return back into play. He's always playing catch up. A lot of pressure on Becker in this match, isn't there? Because he is very much the favoured player. He doesn't have a great record here in Melbourne.
Second double. Yes, it's strange. Boris has been in the big time for so long and won in 91. Since that win in 91, he's only ever got to 2 Grand Slam finals, that year at Wimbledon and then Wimbledon last year. So we keep focusing on what a big match this is for Woodforde. It's a big match for Boris too.
Oh, yes. Well, he began well, Woodforde, holding his first serve to love. It's almost like he waited for the third game of the match to become a little bit tentative, a little bit nervous.
Break point, Becker. Yep, to the line, and don't think Woodforde's going to complain. He knows it was right there. Bruno Rebeu was right above it too. So there's the break and first blood to Germany. And Woodforde seemed to falter a moment there.
He did, and I guess you could say that he was a little bit unlucky in that last point because of the forehand volley from Becker, that just touching the outside of the line, really. But I'm a bit surprised with the slowness of the angle on the backhand side. He hit it so slowly that he gave Becker every opportunity, even though perhaps he'd even fooled Becker momentarily. Becker was able to make that adjustment, get to the ball and do something with the forehand volley. If you want to play an angle, you don't hit the angle nearly as hard as the normal passing shot, but it has to have enough speed on it to either turn into a winner or a forced error, or if the chap gets to the ball because he either read it or he could change direction, he was quick enough, that he can't really do anything with the volley.
Wonderful sight, one of the most impressive stadiums in any sport anywhere in the world. And the rain that was possible now looks unlikely, which is good. Becker with a break, 2-1.
15.
Well, that's what I was talking about earlier, about the serve to the backhand. If Woodford's not quite there, the ball is going to fly, and Becker has an easy high volley. Well played.
Yes, he came back well there.
15.
Becker's served and volleyed on every first serve so far, which is more than he was doing in a couple of matches earlier on.
Very powerful serve, and it's to the strength of Woodforde, the forehand, but he couldn't handle it.
Oh. Well, he was at the service line, but it just dropped stone dead.
30.
You see the replay, just how stone dead it dropped, and Becker wanted to go, but had no chance.
Becker.
I wonder if Becker disconcerted him there, because he looked like he was coming in, then he held back. Woodforde didn't seem sure.
Becker leads 3 games 2.
It's always a good tactic if you are a serve and volleyer. If occasionally you don't go into the net, it just adds to the confusion of the return player. Likewise, if you never go in, if occasionally you do serve and volley.
Half volleyed that. Might he have volleyed it?
No, it was a very good return of serve. I'm just a bit surprised at this stage of the game that Woodforde is serving and volleying all the time. I know he's got the advantage of being a left-hander, but he doesn't have the advantage of being a powerful left-handed serve.
For a serve volleyer, though, I guess it's a macho thing to take the net, because he knows that Becker's going to look to come in when he can. He doesn't want to feel that Becker's got that ground.
Yeah, but a lot of people want to take the net from him if they possibly can, because they don't want to get involved in the rallies. But at the same time, he can't just serve and volley all the time. He really should be mixing. See, Becker knows he's coming in, and that return is a nothing return, but it's down low, forcing a half volley, and Woodforde's a little bit unsure. But if Woodforde half the time, just say approximately half the time, he served and volleyed, and half the time he stayed back, Becker wouldn't know whether to put it deep or put the return short.
3 break points for a double break. I thought the serve was testing the service line, but nothing from Cyclops, and no arguments from Becker.